Dayton had its own race riots in the 1960s. Christian Hausers set out to find people to see what they knew about them and whether they believe they can help heal a town and a country.
The area of 3rd and Broadway was one of the hardest hit areas during the 1960s riots. And there are still scars to this day from that destruction. The thing is, almost no one I talked to had any idea that those riots happened. The only ones who did know either lived through it or were told by their parents or grandparents. I stopped in Dacoldest Cuts and Styles on 3rd Street. I asked what they knew about the riots. It was the same answer a lot of people said. They hadn't heard anything about them. Retired Dayton Lieutenant Dan Baker was a rookie during the first riots. He was immediately reminded of what happened in Dayton when he heard about Ferguson.
It seems like every generation we continue to repeat some of the same mistakes and the same situations that we had.
Baker says when something like Ferguson happens, it's up to the community to come together to heal the wounds.
There has to be true commitment to really make change and understand the issues. The police certainly have a viewpoint. The community certainly has a viewpoint.
Ferguson, like Dayton in the 60s and like Cincinnati more than a decade ago, formed a commission to address the underlying issues.
Out of that, I'm sure, will come some path forward that will finally signal some hope for that city. And maybe others in the United States can learn lessons from that.
Sean and everyone else in the barbershop agrees community relations could be a lot better, but they don't think rioting would happen.
I don't know, it had to really hit home, you know what I'm saying, for us to come together like that. Because there's been a lot of things happening here in Dayton, and nobody really do know too much about it.
Reporting in Dayton, Christian Hauser, ABC 22 News.